Let's talk about why highly advanced souls or highly sensitive beings really struggle to connect with their intuition early on their spiritual journey. So, what I've come to realize is that so many of us, advanced souls, highly empathic beings really struggle to connect with that part of us or to receive our soul guidance is because we have years and years of heavy program and conditioning that taught us not to trust ourselves, not to trust that part of us. And, maybe we were in relationships, maybe it was our parents, whatever environment it was for you, but it created this template or this program in you that made you break trust with your essence, that made you disconnect from your truth. And the more that we, disconnect from that part of us and go into a state of survival versus sovereignty, it's so much harder to tap in and to access this part of us, to receive the messages, and to really live a soul-led life. And it's not that your intuition isn't there. It's not that you can't access it. It's that for years and years and years, you have suppressed it. You have denied it, right? And you have to think anything with spirit is like a relationship. Your intuition is about cultivating a relationship. And the more that you allow yourself to follow these curiosities, these pullings, these desires, these soul nudges, it builds capacity and strength with you and with God to receive more, okay? To be a clearer channel, to be able to tap in and to access that part of you with ease, where it doesn't feel like it's something you have to sit down in ritual and try to do. It just happens effortlessly, okay? And you have to realize that none of this is your fault, right? So many of us were brought up in environments that truly didn't nourish us, that truly didn't support us, that didn't honor this part of us, especially if you are a highly gifted being like myself. But the beauty is that you can cultivate a deeper relationship with your divinity, with your intuition. And the more that you do that, the easier it's going to be to have discernment between, what is my higher self guiding me and what is my fear and what is my trauma misleading me or even just trying to protect me and keep me safe, right? Our intuition is soft, right? It's subtle. It almost comes in like a whisper. It's neutrality. It's expansive, right? It's trying to invite us into something bigger, something more, something new, right? There's this beautiful red line constantly weaving, trying to get us in alignment with our soul destiny and with our essence. Okay. And your fear and your trauma, and when you're stuck in a state of survival, essentially, it's going to be loud, right? It's going to be a repeating thought. It's going to be really concerned about comparison, about time, about trying to keep you safe. It's going to come with a large energetic spike, right? It doesn't feel good in the body. Okay. And the more that you can create discernment between these two voices, it's so much easier to figure out where your higher self is trying to guide you and to pull you into higher alignment, and where you are stuck in survival and disconnected from your essence and your intuition and your divinity. Okay. So knowing that your intuition, your connection with God is always there, but it takes you beginning to come back into your truth, back into your power, and really begin to cultivate trust within yourself. And the more that you do that, the more doors and channels and just you will be able to receive so much more from spirit when you clear out your vessel and begin to cultivate deep, deep trust with this part of you. Your intuition isn't gone. It isn't blocked. It just takes you coming back into your power and reclaiming your truth.